Yo,
Yeah.
Plug Talk.
What's going on?
What's going on, guys? I hope you all are good. Today we find ourselves checking out a Pop the Balloon. I think you guys have seen what this is. It's basically a show where if the person is not feeling the contestant or the... What can we call that person?
It's just the
Contestant.
Yeah.
If you're not feeling the contestant, you pop the balloon. It's as simple as that. So let's find out who's gonna find love and who's gonna catch an out.
Let's find out.
Simple as that, man.
She's line up, make some noise, ladies. All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see and he starts talking, you're liking what you're hearing, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that was said, anything that you're seeing, whatever it may be that you're not a fan of, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? Yes. Okay, energy. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Lineup is interesting today.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Yo,
Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
yo.
And what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic.
Right.
Right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go to lounges. I like to read. I like to write. I got a book out, The Perfect Match.
lounges?
To show everybody.
Let's
what
go
I
out to
read.
lounges.
I like to have a good time. That's it.
All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
Class.
I think I heard him say he has a book out.
Yeah, I also read that book out.
This is what your author would look like, you know, your typical, I have a novel. Oh,
Hey.
Americans are weird because I feel as though a lot of people, they kind of want to be rappers, but
Yeah.
especially in America, they'll get rich in like this angle, but then they'll carry themselves, portray themselves to be
Something
like this. Looks like a rapper.
Bruh.
Grace. Ladylike. God-fearing woman.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Nice. And what are some deal breakers?
And make sure I get this right.
Please do.
Multiple baby daddies.
Okay.
Can't do that. If you have multiple children, I can, as long as you're from one guy. It doesn't matter if you was married to him or not. As long as he's from one guy, I could deal with that.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Sounds
Fair
good. So
enough.
we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Okay. We'll start here with your name and age.
I'm Sydney and I'm 28.
And Sydney, what do you do?
I'm an assistant principal at elementary school.
How did he pop?
Bruh.
Sydney is talking.
You can't say anything, bruh.
Oh, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just not my type physically.
Okay.
Damn.
What makes him not your type?
Probably the height, even though I'm short, but I usually don't.
Bruh, she's even wearing heels.
So to me, it seems like Brian actually qualifies, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Because you guys are both short, you know?
Brian, bro. Like, they being you dirty here.
Hey, for no reason.
Hey,
Just the height.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 foot.
Okay. Brian, how tall are you?
5'7".
5'7". Okay.
That's a whole 7 inches.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Definitely.
that means he lost all of them, man.
Yeah.
You know, can you say only because of height?
Only because of height, because you look good. I like your eyes, your
Okay.
skin tone.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the fixation with the height?
Good question.
I'm just so small and little. I want someone just big. If that makes sense.
No.
You
No,
want somebody to towel?
it doesn't make sense,
At
bro.
all.
I'm small, I want someone who's big. He's big.
He's bigger than you.
He's big. A guy looks like a gym. You can move a guy who's tall.
Bro, I want to know what happened to this thing of where ladies, they used to say that no, they prefer a guy to be taller than them. Now it's all about being tall, like a general being tall.
Yeah, being tall, bro.
But then compared to you, you could look cute. So this
What's the problem,
He has
bro?
the eyes, he has the everything else.
Where's the problem?
What's the problem?
Over you?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Over here, your name and age.
I'm Alicia and I'm 29.
And Alicia, what do you do?
I'm a content creator.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think we're both vets to the show. I've seen you on the show. I do think you're a little strict for me. I do tend to date taller guys. And we've
I
just
don't
had
think
some
that's the
interesting...
thing to be proud of, bro. You come to a dating show and you keep coming back. I don't think that's a good thing to be proud of, bro. Like, yeah, we vetted this. What?
interactions on the internet. I don't know. You're a little spicy on the internet. You've said some not nice things to me, so...
Oh, to you directly?
Yeah, I just feel like it was just after a catch up or something. We just had an interesting interaction, and I just didn't like the way you handled me on the internet. I thought it was a little rude.
That's the history.
Funny, you slid in the DMs, bro.
Someone that's your type.
I mean, she looks good, right? But I think I would pass.
What do you like?
Speaking about on the internet, you called me sassy in the comments. I really didn't appreciate that. I thought that was disrespectful, right? And I said something back to you, and that was pretty much it, really. But
Oh, damn, he didn't. She flipped the story. He didn't.
Oh, God.
This guy, bruh. From what I'm seeing, she posted something about him. He called her out on it, and then she started getting pissed. Called him spicy, man.
Because she got called out.
Cause he slid in and said, "Hey, bruh, 1, 2, 3."
Yeah, why are you talking about my name?
Why you talking about my?
you even said you had your homegirl with you on the episode.
You're
I
promoting
really
a
don't think
book.
y'all was really.
You came out and basically like promoted your book, so I thought that was a little interesting as well. But I am here for love.
He came and promoted his book.
I doubt that, but
That's
it's
okay.
cool.
We're not
It's
here
cool.
for you.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that, bruh?
Okay, I get that they're here for love, ne? But if I'm working on something that's that big and sort of it puts me in a different space than the average
Than
man,
average.
I'm gonna mention it, bro. I'm trying to heighten my chances of landing a match here. So yes, I'm gonna mention that.
I wrote a book.
You know what I mean, bro?
Can you write a book, bruh?
Can you write a book?
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Alexis, and I'm 30 years old.
And Alexis, what do you do?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I'm a teacher by day and an entrepreneur by night.
Okay. What kind of business do you have?
It's a cold pressed juice business.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Outside of the height, you said you like to go to lounges, and I'm not big on lounges, so that's ultimately why.
What? I just call it weird.
She's someone that's your type.
She's nice.
Thank you.
I would approach her.
It's the way she talks and even her reason for rejecting the guy.
But you
Because
said
he likes to go to lounges. I can stop.
I thought you supposed to, in fact, make me stop.
Yeah.
Tell me.
But, lounges as a deal breaker for you, I don't really understand that, but okay.
Doesn't understand. Going to lounges. bruh.
Over here. Your name and age.
My name is Chanel, and I'm 30.
Chanel, what do you do?
I manage a business, a birth and postpartum business. Thank you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
For starters, you had me a little perplexed from seeing you on other episodes. So that was probably the initial thing.
Also, hush the bit.
I think you're just a little bit older than my preference, but outside of that, you're very attractive.
It's not really working out,
Oh,
is
waiting
it?
out yet.
That caught you off guard about other episodes?
Oh no, I like it's just like the interaction, maybe like a little
This guy's shaking, bro.
again perplexed, like a little shocking kind of shock factor with the way that you kind of
Pay attention to the guy holding the mic. Like, look at his hand.
like again perplexed, like a little shocking kind of shock factor with the way that you kind of.
It's like us, like, hey, drink water, and then, yeah, drink your water. This is a drink your water
You
segment.
drink your water.
And then you'll be like this.
Be sure to drink your water, guys.
Yeah. Be sure to drink your water.
Drink your water, right?
communicated your desires or your like things that you're not interested in. So, yeah.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
She looks good. She looks good. I love the chocolate. I love the shoes. Everything looks good. I love the teeth. You got it
Thank
together.
you
You
so
know,
much.
but get to know.
For all the players out there, I know you can feel me when I say something ain't right.
Something ain't right here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Something ain't right.
Something ain't right, bro.
Ask questions. Don't judge me for past episodes. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Focus on what I tell you.
Yeah.
So you could have been a match, but you didn't pop.
Likewise, Brian.
Hey,
Let's go here.
find the fire shot. He still has the balloon.
Hey, he's got the finest one in the line secured right now. So my boy, if I were you, I'd watch my words from here. I'd filter myself,
You know what I'm saying?
you know,
Calm myself down a bit.
just a bit.
Yeah.
Cause we're up now. Let's
We're
not
up.
lose that.
Please.
Please.
What do you do?
I'm a therapist.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's solely just height for me. Height is a big preference for me, so that was just it.
No, we have to ask, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
So it's fair if I say it's the bums.
Yeah.
You don't have bums. It's fair now. It's you know we talking about things we can't control. You don't have bums. I don't want you.
I just think it's a cop out. You know, That's the first thing y'all talk about is height. I think it's a cop-out. I think it's an easy thing to say, oh, he's not my height.
He's crashing
If I was up
out.
here talking about your weight, if I was up here talking about the weave, the lashes, and everything like that.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This is exactly what we said. He's gonna get to talking and he's gonna fumble, bro. Now we down. We down.
We down.
We have nothing, bro.
And he said one. We don't have nothing, bro.
He even had the finest one, bro.
You're the finest one. You played yourself, bro. I'm not gonna cap. You played yourself. There's no need for you to say all that. We said it.
We said also.
There's no need for you to say all that, bro.
If you feel like I'm less of a man because I'm shorter than the 6 feet,
I
then
didn't say
that's a
that. You
problem.
said that. All I said was I didn't like your height for me. That was my
understand.
preference.
I
That was
get
it.
you. I understand. I mean,
I
it's
wish you
cool,
well,
but
though.
I'm just, it's always what, the second or third one talking about height, so I just want to
boy.
bring it to the forefront about what's the problem with that, what's the fixation y'all women have with height,
Okay.
preference and all that. Listen, I got enough confidence and enough prosperity to be able to stand taller than the tallest guy in the room. You heard me? But you want to
I love
experience
that for
so.
you. I hope somebody experiences that.
He lost another one.
Cute.
There was another
Okay,
one.
let's head back this way. Your name and age.
Jordan, 27.
And Jordan, what do you do?
I am a therapist and I own a small business selling hair care products.
Bro, she's young. She's driven.
And she has business, bro.
She has her own cheese, my boy. So your cheese and her cheese combined, you guys were about to build an empire. You were standing on something and you got to yapping, bro. You got to yapping before she even knew that maybe you're such a good person.
And you'll find she genuinely knows this guy.
You know what
But
I'm
for
saying?
that one thing he said.
That one thing. Maybe it's even her ick. Like she told herself, I can find you attractive, everything. Say that one thing, I'm done.
I'm done.
And he said it. He started talking about a woman's weight. Don't talk about a lady's weight, gents. Don't.
Jeans. Even if she's your girlfriend, bro.
Now, before we jump into why you ended up popping your balloon, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. But what happened?
We were not aligned. And I would love to elaborate, but I don't think I will without him here to say his side of it. So, but we were not a match. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
So like the other lady said, I have seen you on previous episodes and I did find it a little distasteful, but I've never met you in person. I wanted to give you a chance. That's why I had it unpopped. But then I witnessed it for myself. The same distaste I kind of saw in the last episodes. To be specific,
bro,
I guess
you
I'll
did it
say, I
yourself.
think
You has a
you say you're
reputation.
very confident, but when somebody brings up
That
height,
those guys
you're
are
very
weak, bro.
defensive, which
But imagine like always trying to date and all that. Things are not working out. And you become a veteran on a dating show.
And you become
Yo.
that red flag on the dating show.
Yeah.
Oh, you mustn't go with this guy.
Don't go with this guy because previous episodes he said
You
this.
said this.
Yo. And it means he's not even learning his lesson as well.
He's not, bruh. He keep doing it again.
And that's why he's back here and he's doing the same stuff.
Same stuff again, bruh. She
Yo.
tried to give you another chance.
Alright, just blacklist the oak now.
Yeah, bruh. Don't invite him anymore. That's
Wasting your resources.
wasting your time.
is not indicative of confidence. And so for me, I wanted to hear you out because I did have a prefixed judgment of you, but I wanted to hear you out. And then that interaction kind of confirmed what I prejudged. So.
Okay.
All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's definitely a catch.
Thank you.
But, I think you was wrong with that. The fixation height that y'all women have, that's a
Don't
problem.
say y'all. I never spoke on your height.
You just spoke on the height.
No, I never spoke
You
on
just
your
spoke
height.
on the height.
I never spoke on your height. I said
Yo, she actually did
what
it.
you
She did it.
did on your previous episodes was distasteful
Yo,
to
this
me.
guy is
but I wanted to
insecure,
give you a chance to come out here.
The craziest thing is, as people, we're all subject to having insecurities. Like, you might have one, you might not have one, you might develop one. Like, insecurities will always be around us, bruh. Unfortunately, gents, I don't think it's a very masculine thing to be insecure, bruh. Like, when you look at what being masculine's about, insecurity doesn't fit into that picture. So, if you're insecure about something, bruh, just pretend you don't care. To be
Pretend.
honest. Because look, bruh, the guy's clearly insecure about the hype. It's clear now.
She just talked about it. She never said nothing. Bro, she never even spoke bad on your name, bro. She even said, hey, you're a good person. I try, bro. It's yourself. And you showed it like right there. That's not masculine. That's why they don't want you, bro.
So, advice to you, gents. If you have something you're insecure about, try and see if you can work on it. Try and see if you can develop a love for it. You can appreciate it.
Appreciate it, bro.
Or just straight up learn how to accept living with it. That it's there and I don't give a damn. That's your superpower, bro.
You know what I mean?
Being insecure as a guy doesn't help you because you end up being like this.
And interact with you myself. I actually wanted to answer one of your questions, which is why I had my balloon unpopped.
Yeah.
But you got, I won't say sassy. You got defensive with her, and I didn't appreciate that, and I feel like you were like that on the previous episodes, and I saw it in real life.
That's not you. That's a whole nother woman. So you a girl's girl?
Define girl's girl.
Or you a girl's girl?
Define
exactly what that means.
No, define girl's girl.
You a girl's girl.
Define
so
girl's girl.
Bro.
I mean you would choose a woman before you choose a man. That's what that would mean.
Yes.
You would? Okay.
That's
okay.
Okay.
That's not the meaning of that, but
Bro, like, what is he even saying?
bro.
Your name and age.
Y'all gonna get it today.
Hi.
What?
Shaylin, what do you do? I'm a nurse.
Oh, he's angry, bro.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon? I'm copping out.
But I was with you
And
when
I'm
you
like,
came in
you
at
argued
first.
with me.
No,
you lost
you lost that, bro.
Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice. She'll catch. But then again, she's a girl's girl.
Keep
You'll
it
follow
cute.
her.
Keep it
You'll
cute.
follow her, love.
Keep it cute,
You
buddy.
worry about what I'm telling the next woman. You'll follow her.
Here you go, arguing
Worry
with
about what I
women
tell
again.
you.
That's
It's really
crazy.
not about being argumentative. It's about really letting you women know what's the deal on the national television show, YouTube.
We're not
right?
interested. It's okay.
It's all
Just
good.
take
You
it
don't
to
have
the
to be
chin.
interested,
Move
but you're
on.
going to listen to what I got to tell you after
Let's
you
move
say
on.
what
Let's
you
move
say,
on.
right?
Let's move on. Let's move on.
It's all fair game.
All right. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27.
How you doing?
Ty, what do you do?
Bro.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the owner of Fat Bar. I'm a lash tech. I do everything esthetician field, basically.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's the height. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
Why did you say the height? You got a crash out now.
Now you're gonna crash someone. Bro's gonna end up punching a goat.
Oh, what is this? Yo, ladies, for your own safety, don't say height right now. Do not say height right now.
Bro.
Say maybe his chains are too much. Say I don't like light skinned niggas. Say your tattoos are ugly. Say something else, bro. Yo,
Not height, bro.
not height.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. You know what I mean? But she's good. You know what I mean? She's alright. You know, I don't really like the weave. I don't like the lashes. I don't really like all that.
So what's the
I
difference?
like to keep it natural. You know,
What's the difference
what's the difference with what?
of a girl saying she don't want you for your height, and then you don't want
It's
me
just
'cause I
it's just
got
the
weave
same
and
fixation
lashes?
that y'all use in every episode.
So
That's
it's the
really
same
all it's
fixation
about.
of
I don't really
lash
care
and
about
weave.
how.
Next.
I don't
You
really-
see,
I
now
don't
his
really care
anger
about
is like
everything. I really-
his anger is clouding his judgment now, bro. Because I could answer that easy. What's the difference? The weave you can take that off, bro. It can be natural. What's the height? I can't change that. Makeup and stuff off. You know that's the difference. This thing is natural. This thing is unnatural.
really don't,
Next. Thank
because
you.
I'm confident about that.
Let's move
But
on.
you know,
Your name and age.
My name is LaPortia and I'm 30.
You said
No
LaPortia?
portion.
Yes. Okay. And LaPortia, what do you do?
I have a lot of trades. I'm a veteran. I'm a cosmetologist. I have a CDL, and I just finished school for cybersecurity.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not interested.
Damn.
What is it? May I ask?
I don't really want to have an argument with you. I just don't like the way you speak to other women.
there we go again. A girl's girl.
It's fine.
A girl's
Thank you.
girl. I don't really like the box eyebrows.
Okay.
So,
They're not for you.
but you know, they definitely
They're
not for me, baby.
Exactly.
You heard me?
Your name and age.
My name is Annalicious. I'm 28 years old, and I work for Dynasty Financial Services.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I've listened to all these people. If I was your woman by your side, I'm kind of getting cringed. I'm getting scared. My heart rate is going up. So I'm just, baby, stop. So I just had to pop. Sorry.
Wow, damn. There we go.
This is why you need to filter yourself, especially if you know you're a bit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Do this for the niggas. Do this
Yeah.
for the gents, bro. Gents can at least they can move you back if you
You
do
know?
something crazy. This one, it's weak, bro. Cause you're going for the weaker person. Basically, you're lashing out on the weaker person.
No, you don't have to say sorry, baby.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. But where you from?
I popped.
Not really. She's not really my type, no. She's another follower, a girl's girl.
My boy,
You know, so
you caught an owl.
But
I don't
one thing,
think
you
that's
look
good.
beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love the style, the
Thank
fit,
you.
snatched.
Thank you.
So you did a
Thank
good job and you work out. So it shows that you're dedicated to being a hard worker.
For sure. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's come back.
This guy is so weird, man.
It's so weird.
What's going on?
It's so good. You know, it's a miscommunication. It's misunderstanding. You know what I mean? And then they like to follow for the next woman and what she want to do and what she talking about.
Bro, I see why he needed the dating show. Because I'm actually asking myself a lot of questions.
Bruh.
The guy is successful, right? He's iced out. And clearly he has a bit of like clout because he's an author and he's been on this thing.
Yeah.
So he has a bit of fame attached to his name. So I can't wrap around why he needs to be here. But now it makes sense. Every time he DMs a chick and lands a date, he gets to cooking her like this.
Dude, that's a recipe for disaster, bro. Control your stuff, bro.
Yo.
Control your insecurities, guys, bro.
Control that thing. Fast.
Be a woman. Stand on your own. Don't worry about what I tell a next woman. Okay. And it's really not about height in real life. They lying to you. They up here lying about height. They up here lying.
Okay.
But that's
All
what
right.
we're doing. It's all good.
All right, well, Brian, thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. I'll take them.
They know,
Thank you.
Aye, bro.
That boy has a massive ego.
That was one of the worst insecurities I've seen in a minute.
Yo.
One of the worst.
That's one of the worst, man.
And
I was willing to
fight. And I was rooting for you, bro. And then on the red dress, first one, he's talking about height. Why are you talking about height? You know what I mean? Yeah, now it's become such a thing where it's like, it bottled in. Too bad I bro.
What's your fixation with height, man? Oh, you're a woman. He started grouping them, started stereotypes. Oh, but you did everything bad, man.
Bro, if you were with your insecurity, you could have been like, nah, bro, I stand on my money. Boom, bro. Easy.
Yeah, I'm short, but my money tall.
My money tall, bro.
What?
Oh,
bro, people,
because one, you know what? Let me leave it there.
But yeah, so this is exactly what happens, gents. If you don't believe us about this whole insecurity thing, if you don't work on your insecurities, you're gonna end up like that. One day you'll be in a public situation where people are gonna point out your insecurities and you're gonna crash out. And you're gonna act like this. And you see the vibe you got watching this guy. You're gonna be giving people that vibe. Hey, that nigga weird.
That guy weird.
The hell?
Yeah, bro, don't do that, right? Please. For the love of us. Save us, bro.
Please, man. Please.